What do you need?
Well, that
I've
sucked.
got this. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
Okay. Let's see what the guy sells at the shop, because we have 13,000 gold now.
I need a swig of some strong dwarf.
I've got this. I've got this.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Let's see here. Uh-huh. Full plate +1. An AC of 1. I think my armor is an AC of 1. It is. Although we could give it to him. Or him.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
I mean, that wouldn't be bad. Shadow armor is an AC of 2.
Yep.
What's your AC right now? Oh, sorry, an AC of 4. It's an AC of 5. Very close.
I've done had enough of this. I care not. This way.
Tell me you
I
want
can
it.
make
You've
whatever
got it.
you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
I don't know if we should. We could get one of those. Give it to, what's his face? Yeah, whatever. Let's do it.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Give it to me. You want it? You've got it.
Okay, so that's
You want it?
all right.
You've
That's
got it.
fine. There's a few places we can still go that we haven't been. Here, here, and potentially the bridge, so we can go east of it to the other location.
You have been waylaid by enemies.
My blade will cut you down to size.
What do you need?
Your worthless lives end here.
Don't worry about me.
All right. I'm not worrying about you.
You want it? You've got it.
I'm okay, Chief. I be okay. Hold on. Man, still no news. Nothing at all. Hold on, guys. Man, I just saw the news, dude. It's pretty fucking crazy right now. There's like a bunch of Canadians stuck on a ship that is apparently are infected. There's also a bunch of new places in the country that have declared that they have like new cases. Luckily, Montreal seems to be like fairly okay.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Melicamp. Thank ye, Cluck, you have saved me. How lovely. Now we are saving chickens from big bad wolves. I hear that your earliest heroic deed was bringing an antidote for a cow that was sick to her stomach. Perhaps farming for you would be more suitable occupation than adventuring. Shino, just think of the many mighty vegetables you'd be able to produce wielding your magical pitchfork. I suffer so. The wolf is coming. Forsooth! Methinks you're no ordinary talking chicken. I certainly hope you are Cluck jesting with me. I am no ordinary talking chicken. I am in need of your help. What bizarre types of animal you have on the surface? My apologies, good chicken. What has caused your current accursed state? Thank the Cluck Mother of all magic. Perhaps now I might end this Cluck nightmare. I'm Melicamp of Baragos, a Cluck mage adept in mystical arts. I misread incantation seems to be Cluck, the source of my troubling form. This has been over a month since I Cluck uttered a polymorph spell, and I simply cannot return to my normal Cluck form. Is there anyone that might be able to assist you? Blast it all! Well, there is nothing else I Cluck can do except my most hated option. There is a tower directly to the west of Cluck Baragos, about which can be found the mage Talenthier. I am his apprentice. I am certain he will Cluck aid me. I will escort you. Thank you. It's located just to the west of Baragos. Talenthier lives in a large manor there. I'll just nestle in your pack until we get there. Cool, because we know where Talenthier is. We've been to his house, we've killed his golems.
I've got this.
Actually, we're here, right? Let's go to Eye Edge.
I've got this.
It's probably filled with mobs, though. I mean, the area, not his house. Per se.
Tell me, you want it? You got it.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
I sincerely hope you have some reason for bothering me. I've already stated that I wish you to leave. Well, it's rather amusing, actually. You see, I happened to rescue this talking chicken. Chicken do not talk, so quite obviously it is a polymorphed being of some kind. Spells such as that wear off in time or can be dispelled. This is a simple matter of, and one not worth the waste of my day. Keep moving. I'm quite aware of the mute status of chicken. Thank you very much. Yes, this is a transformed man, but it is also a man who claims to be your apprentice. That is why I brought him here. Apprentice? I've had no apprentice. I teach no one about what I... Wait. Melicamp? Melicamp? Is that you? Yes, Master Thalinthir. It is Cluck I. I am no master to you, and you are no apprentice. What gall you have to expect help from me? He is not your student, but you do know of him, do you not? A student wishes to learn, while this fool wishes only to have knowledge. I will tutor no one who does not understand the ramifications of what I have to teach. Not getting the quick gratification he wished, he instead chose to steal from me. You speak of so much, but show so little. I only wish to learn a fraction of the power you possess. It has taken me some 50-odd years of life to gain the power I wield, and the will not to use it. You are but a baby in comparison. Frankly, I'm surprised you changed into such an old chicken. How did you manage that, by the by? You were muddling the simplest cantrip when last I observed you. This is what happens when the lesser races try to experiment with magic. Not the lesser races, but lesser intellects, surely, though hopefully this one will have learned a lesson. I've progressed much since then, and I borrowed a few items to speed the process. As I thought, well, it's obvious you can steal my tools, but not my understanding of them. Hold still while I dispel this foolish facade. Can't very well get my property back while it's polymorphed into... Wait a moment. I did not possess any items that allow the casting of that enchantment. Wait. Oh, dear Medicamp, listen very carefully. What did you take? Nothing too valuable, I swear. Just some components, a few scrolls, a beat-up pair of bracers, a blank spellbook, some parchment. Hey, Shotos, what's up, man? A pair of... Oh no, you little fool! The bracers in my locked and trapped safe. I certainly hope you can develop a taste for chicken feed, because you're going to be stuck the way you are for a very long time. I know I stole from you, but you can't leave me like this. Please, Master Thalinthir, please. It's not a matter of whether I wish to help or not, simply that I do not have the power to undo what you have done. Is there anything that can be done? I'm willing to help however I can. If you're willing, then I will do what must be done. We will need a component that I do not have on hand, and it will be your job to get it. I will require the head of an undead creature, and a simple skeleton skull will do. Bring it back here, and I will try to bend a few magical rules to reincarnate this foolish boy. Reincarnate? But does that spell not require the recipient to be dead? There must be a dead element, yes. That is what the skull is for. I cannot fully explain what I am to try, but it's something of a reversal of the reincarnation scheme. The age of the enchantment that changed you may allow for a loophole in the laws of magic. Of course, it may just kill us both in the casting, such as life. Off you go to some dungeon or another. Return with a skull. Go. Well, I know where the skull is. It's in Berry Ghost. Berry Ghost, because that's where we placed it.
Don't worry about me.
I must rest.
I've got this.
We shall hold here.
Yeah, we'll rest in Berry Ghost. Oh, he spawns here now? Oh, hold off, Baloth. We're grabbing you. I'm getting rid of,
I'm gone.
What is it now? My actions.
What do you need?
Your worthless lives end here.
What the shit?
I've done had enough of this.
Tell me.
Yep. My blade
Give it to
will
me
cut
straight.
you down.
But we don't even need to go back. We can just...
What do you need? I've got this.
He doesn't have 18. Oh, he does. -3, -5, -3. -5.
Tell me.
Go pester someone else.
Give it to me straight. I've got this.
You fool! I am not fully revived. I am diminished, damaged, and dangerously deteriorated. Why, I've even lost some of my perspicacity. Najim? Are you even listening? My most obedient servant, friend. Where are you? Surely you aren't going to leave me up here? Ah, you conniving cur! I will crack your realm wide open and drag you into this plane of... Oh. Hello. Well, this is awkward.
I'm doing good, dude. I'm doing good. Well met, I'm Shino.
Greetings, friendly, surface dweller. You wouldn't happen to know the direction of the nearest entrance to the Underdark, would you?
I'm afraid I don't.
No, I suppose you wouldn't. This is particularly problematic for a popular power player such as myself.
And who might yourself be?
How could I forget? Allow me to introduce myself.
Oh, nice.
I'm Baloth Baratil, more commonly known as Baloth the Entertainer. Yes, I know, that Baloth. Fall to your knees and beg for mercy. I'm sure you know the drill.
The thing about this is I left my knee pads back at home, and, well, you know how these things go. Stay your hand a moment, Shino. Drow do not typically leave the Underdark of their own accord, and I do not wish to see one of my kind slain without good reason.
Oh, I like this one.
Check your tongue, male. Clearly you do not know what I consider to be good reason.
But of course, Slender One. Anything for a lady of such grace. What house did you say you were from again? Please, don't say Duerden.
House Do'Urden? The depths of their treachery cannot even begin to... Consider your hand unstayed, Shino.
Oh my. In any case, it seems that I am in a bit of a bind. I am unable to return to my home, and I am bare to the boundless barbarism of the surface world.
Well, that's a shame. A nice guy like you mixed up in a situation like this.
You must be crawling with questions, but first, let me elucidate recent events. Perhaps many of your petty ponderances will be answered.
Perhaps they will be. Carry on, then.
My most recent project was a little something I called the Black Pits. I'm sure you've heard of it. Mortal pitted against mortal in a desperate bid to... it doesn't matter anymore.
Can't say that I have.
You must be out of the loop. It was a marvelous sight. The roaring crowd, my obedient Jinn slave keeping the prisoners in line, the sound of hammer crushing bone. Ah, such fond memories.
Well, he's fully voice acted because he's one of the new characters they introduced in the Enhanced Edition. He wasn't in the original game. How did you get the Jinn in the first
A
place?
favor here, a clever spell there, a geese or two. It's not so hard.
And it worked out so well for you.
Things went quite swimmingly until some upstarts tricked me into facing them in battle. They cheated, of course. But I am nothing if not calculatingly cautious. And so I instructed that Jinn jerk Najim to grant me a final wish. That I be protected from death. Oh, he granted that one all right. As you can see, I live again. No demon-web pits for me. But I am bereft of my previous power. Forced to converse with a pack of mouth-breathing... Oh, I apologize. I'm beginning to rant.
I've been called worse by better. In any case, I feel like requests coming.
I am simply unaccustomed to dealing with your kind on less than crushingly advantageous terms.
I'll try to speak slowly in reverent tones.
I do not make it a habit to beg others for aid, and I prefer to lend favors rather than request them.
Now I definitely feel a request coming.
Clearly, I still command some of my powers. Even in this diminished state, I must remain one of the top 5 spellcasters in all the realms. If someone were to offer me martial protection, I'm sure I could be of great help to whatever it is you're doing.
There it is. Fine, whatever. Welcome aboard. Excuse me if I chortle, Drow. I doubt you would rank within the top 5 spellcasters within your own bed.
And it's true. I'm shockingly popular with sorceress women.
What? That quick wit will last you only so long, Dark One. If we elect to bring him with us, I shall see that I am rewarded handsomely for his head.
So I could really come with you? How perspicacious of you. You won't regret this. Now then, I assume you'll want me in a leadership capacity?
Indeed, just write down your suggestions and then choke on them.
Very crass. Fine then. Lead onward.
Dude, I love him. He's so great. Sorry, bro.
I need an L.
You've got the hardy hides, folks. If you've ever need a little more dwarven muscle around, you've got it. Thanks, bro.
What do you need?
Shire looks upon us with favor.
Dude, our rep just plummeted to 5. One more, and we lose Imoen. So what we're going to do is we're going to go
Don't worry
back
about
in
me.
here.
I've got this.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Hello again, my young adventurers. I see you have the needed components. Well, shall we see if your young man regains his life, or if he'll eventually be someone's fest hall dinner? And that, as they say, is that. I fear our young friend did not survive the casting, and I feel a touch of worry myself. Such are the ways of magic. Unpredictable at the best of times. Do not feel responsible for his death. There was little more we could have done. His body simply couldn't withstand the change once again. A lesson, I suppose, for the rest of us. Take good care to treat found items with respect. If you will excuse me, I have some work to do. I imagine you've a dungeon to storm somewhere. I wish you intelligence, because luck runs out.
Give it to me straight.
Oh, he died.
Don't worry about me.
Well, poopy doopsie doo.
Don't worry about me.
Alright, we'll go to, Baraghost.
Don't worry about me.
No, I like